What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Bailey Kramer, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you a full rundown of every single software I use to run my Airbnb / midterm rental business. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. Software number one is Baselane. Baselane is essentially an online banking platform that I use to collect rent from guests. My debit cards are attached to here, and so are my bank accounts. So it's essentially my online bank for my business. I also have a completely separate video going over Baselane way more in depth, so I'll leave it somewhere up here or down below. The second software that I use to run my Airbnb / midterm rental business is Hospitable. So Hospitable is what's known as a channel manager, and what it does is it allows me to manage my Airbnb listing and my VRBO listing all in one place. Another really cool thing that it lets me do is send automatic messages to my guests. So for example, whenever we get a new inquiry, this message is automatically sent to our guests, and we have about 5 or 10 other automated messages that go out to our guests before they check in, after they check in, before they check out, and after they check out. Next up, we have Price Labs. So Price Labs automatically changes my pricing on platforms like Airbnb and VRBO. This is also one of my secret tools that I use to run what I call the hybrid strategy, where I do both a short-term rental and a midterm rental. So I'm able to configure all the minimum night stay settings right here in Price Labs, and then it automatically goes out to Airbnb and VRBO. The next platform that I use is Furnished. So Furnished is a platform, Airbnb, but more catered towards traveling nurses. It's also a website that I've gotten a lot of insurance company bookings on, and also travel construction crew bookings as well. So I'm not going to go through Airbnb and Vrbo as well. I'll link it in here. But Airbnb, Vrbo, and FurnishedFinder.com are 3 awesome places to actually get these bookings. The next software that I use is called Go High Level. And I actually have my own white label version of it, but essentially what I do in Go High Level is a couple main things. The first one is guest communication. So I have a centralized inbox that my VA and I both see. So we're able to communicate with vendors and also collect guest information from Airbnb and Vrbo, and then retarget them to book back with us later. It's also a platform that I use to host my digital guidebooks on. So this is one example. We have Wi-Fi information, house guide, house rules. So instead of paying $10 per month per property, I basically have it all lumped in here for one monthly price. And then one other bonus with this software as well is I have a couple websites on here. So this is just an example of one for some of my listings on temporaryyhousingindiana.com. So you can actually see a couple of the different listings I have, and you can actually, again, click on it to check it out, and it'll go to individual property pages, which makes it super nice and easy for guests who are searching in the area. The next software that I use is Notion. So Notion is essentially my organization hub for my properties. This is just a template, but for example, I have all the information about my properties on pages that look like this. That way my VA knows basically everything about the property that she possibly needs to know. I have a new property checklist, so for every new property I onboard, it goes through the exact same process. I have training and support documents on here, and then tons of other things like my guest messaging playbook of how to actually respond to inquiries that my VA uses. And then last but not least is Slack. So I use Slack to communicate with my VA, and I'm usually logged into my phone, so I don't really log into my computer, which is why you're just seeing the blank screen here. But it's an easy communication tool. My VA is in the Philippines, so Slack is just universal, super easy to use. And when I add more team members on, I can just add them to the Slack channel as well. So that is a rundown of all the different softwares that I use in my Airbnb and midterm rental business. If you guys have any specific questions or want me to go in depth with any of them, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.